Hey, what's up, Dragon? How you been, man? Been a little busy with work, but otherwise fine. Awesome, dude. Well, not awesome that you've been really busy with work, but I mean, sometimes busy at work is good. Do you get paid more when it's busy, or are you salaried? I don't know if other countries have a difference between salaried and hourly employees. Okay. Let's see if this car got put in here. Yes, okay. So yesterday I was testing this out with patch 1.1.5 where I was trying to accept the story mission again, so I just moved the car that was sitting right there to in here so that I could accept the story mission, and it didn't work, obviously. But since we're here and it's 116 now, let's try it again. Hey, what's up, Zill? Okay. So that obviously didn't work. They said they did some more adjustment to story missions, but story orders, but apparently they didn't fix my problem yet. I recorded my problem and uploaded a little short video. Hey, Mom, about the issue and sent it over to the publisher. And the publisher said, "Hey, I sent it over to the development team." So hopefully they get a chance to look at it and try to figure out what's going wrong with my problem, and either A, fix it with a patch, or B, tell me how to fix it. I'll fix it myself if they'll tell me how to do it. I just don't know what to do to fix it. Sorry, I'm going to mute my phone real quick. That's just emails I'm not concerned about anyway. Defragging your hard disk after spending a day installing 2 programs. One is 17 gigs. Wow. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty good idea to defrag after that. Let's do this car. They did say that they... Okay, yeah. They have a sell junk button, which I guess is everything that's red, I would assume? And they said they fixed the warehouse. Oh, dude, the warehouse works. Snap. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry, I stopped listening.
I said I hate you.
Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Trika? You were about to go sleep in 10 minutes. Well, I guess you gotta stay up for 3 more hours. 'Cause that's what I'm doing. No items to work with. Let's see how the sell junk works. That's at 22%. Apparently 22% is not junk. So I don't know how they define junk. Spend the day converting the drive over to NTFS to do this. Hey, what's up, Dragon Slumber? Welcome back, man. Alright, I'll call him. I hadn't played in 2 days and I've already forgot how to do stuff. Running gear, loud exhaust, transmission, slopping is steering is sloppy. Sloppy is steering. Tell that guy to get out from behind the wheel. Ah, crud! I totally forgot. Hold on. You know what? Let me do that right now. I'm super forgetful, dude. Like hyper forgetful.
Oh, yes.
J? I think it's J. It is J. It's this. Open that. Oh, it says failed. Okay, now it says it downloaded. Open folder. Hold on, let me move that here so it's easier to get at. New folder.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Whoa!
And this is my favorite
Streamer. Twitch. Hey, Dragon Slumber, thanks for the subscription, man. You now have direct access to posting Mindies. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That was super awesome of you. Let's see how this thing works. Always open. Oh, look at that. And it's actually pretty small. Part name and amount. Dude, that seems pretty simple. Alright, so let's return to game. Oops, that was save and return. Whoops! I'm gonna have to move that. That is in the wrong spot. That's covering up in like the newest chat options. I can't read. People are typing and this thing's covering it. Reorganize. Okay, let's do that, and I'll pull it up here at the top. There we go. It's stretchable. Actually, I would prefer it not. I would prefer it to not be stretchable, but yeah. Thanks, man. I truly appreciate that, dude. Like I said, I don't do this for a living, but it's awesome to be able to provide you guys with some entertainment. ABS module, ABS pump, and timing cover B, I4B. ABS pump. I wrote pimp. ABS module. And it was timing cover B, I4B, I think. Alright, cool. Why did it not save that? Timing cover B, I4B. Okay, now it saved it. Oh, hey Skid, what's up, dude? Timing cover B, I4B. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use this list as like my warehouse list, so I can really quickly just glance over and see what I've got. I would dare even call it quality entertainment? Man, you're gonna make this go to my head, and then I'm gonna be all like, I'm awesome!
I'll fix that.
Oh, thanks.
Don't worry.
Wife's got me covered. She's all like, I'll knock you down a peg. Where's the thing? Oh, here it is. Derp. I'm really hoping the dev eventually gets around to figuring out what's causing my problem and getting it fixed, because I would like to continue the story missions. I actually find it really entertaining that there's a campaign mission, like a campaign thing going on in the game. That's really cool to me. And if they come back and say, you know what, it's an accident that requires that you start over, I would be bummed, but I would start over. All that stuff looks okay, I guess. Can I can. That's orange. That's yellow. What's the flywheel like? Yellow. So that's not so bad. 49%. And this guy wants his car at 45%. So it works. It is quite literally just the transmission. Alright, so let's get back in there. Wow, this is all sorts of torn up. Alright, this is all going to have to come apart, so let's just get started. I hope you're also, Dragon Slumber, I hope you're also not hoping that this is the only game type I do. I'm going to be mixing it up. I'm just super obsessed with this right now. But I guess that's why subscriptions are only a month long, too. So if I switch up what I'm doing and you don't like it, you can stop subbing. Alright, over here, take that tire off. He plays Motorcycle Sim too. Is there a motorcycle simulator? I'm sure there is. I'm not a really big motorcycle guy, but... I'm sure there is. Alright. So there's all of that stuff. What are we looking here? Loud exhaust. And the gearbox. Okay, so that's pretty much it there. The loud exhaust, one part is okay, the other one isn't. And I have to get that one from the engine bay. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, my phone is blowing up. Phone in the game, that is. Yeah, that is word for word exactly what Cappy said. Oh God, I hope not. The whole, is there a motorcycle simulator? Oh God. Alright, this is an exhaust manifold. V8 OHV. Exhaust manifolds. So let's go ahead and slap that puppy on there. Alright, cool. Everything under the hood is done. What? Oh God. Now I'm saying oh God about what you're doing. Gearbox V8 OHV. Okay. Let's get those things. Gearbox V8 OHV. And then we needed 2 inner tie rods. A steering rack. What all do I play? I play a lot of stuff. I play Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed. I play a bunch of simulators. I play like Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. I play Final Fantasy X. I just started that recently, and then this came out, and so I dropped it. A lot of puzzle games. I love puzzle games. So I'm very eclectic. I'm all over the board. I don't do a lot of like sports games, but pretty much I'm open to a lot of other stuff. I've also got a couple of PlayStation 3 games I need to play through, like Red Dead Redemption, the Infamous games, and then there was the one with Nathan Drake, whatever that one is. Uncharted, thank you. I've got the trilogy on that for the PS4, so I need to play that. Let me see if I can repair any of this stuff real quick. Some of that stuff in the back is going to get expensive. Will you be playing any of the new Assassin's Creed game? Yes, but I am behind by 2 games. I have to play through Rogue. Well, I don't have to play through Rogue and Syndicate, but I have yet to play Rogue or Syndicate. And so we're going to have to play those first. But I will eventually be playing the new one, yes. I need that. But if you go to like my YouTube channel, you can see the initial art on the top of my YouTube channel, the banner art, which was made by Skid Dog, actually, includes my little Tanuki guy with dressed up as an assassin from Assassin's Creed and dressed up like Shepard from Mass Effect. So those 2 game series are like my jam, dude. I love those. Alright, 2 U-bolts and a plate. I also need a leaf spring. 2 U-bolts, a plate, and a leaf spring. This will at least get us started. Pop that baby on there. I also need a rear knuckle housing Bravo. Rear knuckle housing, Bravo. Okay, I'm already in that mode. Cool. So we're gonna put as much of this together as I can. That's good. What about the new NFS Payback?
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. Oh. It comes out in November. Yeah, I know. How did you know that?
Because I know, well, I mean, I'm a gamer too.
Nerd!
I don't play those games, but I recognize.
I did not recognize that.
You played a lot of Burnout.
I did play a lot of Burnout.
So, I might need for Speed might be your alley. It'll be better than Midnight Club, the one I made you play
Oh
with me.
God, I hated Midnight Club. I did not want to play that.
And I was like, screw it.
Get everything, get all the things.
Do all the things I can't do.
Which is like all of it.
Shut up. I painted the cars.
You painted the cars. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played any Need for Speed game. Obviously, I have played some racing games. Okay, we'll pop that leaf spring on there. How's that plate look? Looks okay. The U-bolts are bad though, right? Yeah, I need 2 U-bolts. I need a rear shock absorber, Bravo. I need another, what is that, small bushing? Small rubber bushing. I can put the knuckle housing on. Okay, 2 U's, a small rubber bushing, and a rear shock absorber, Bravo. 2 U's. Rear shock absorber, Bravo. Is Need for Speed Payback coming out on the PC? What else did I need? Bushing. Small. Probably not sure. I'll have to check it out. If it's coming out on the PS4, I can get it and stream it. But I've always been like a PC gamer at heart. Solid rear drive axle. So I mean, if it's on PC, I would probably feel more comfortable with it on PC, but I'm not opposed to playing it on console. Is that it? Gearbox. Oh, duh. Let's just forget about the most important part of the vehicle. Basically. I forgot to reattach the transmission. Good luck getting down the street. Her. For the first time today, I drove a car that doesn't require a key. It felt very strange to drive a car and have the key in the cup holder. It was very, very weird. And it did have Arkansas plates. With the button, yeah. The keys just have to be within a certain distance of the car and then you hit the start button. Super weird. But I mean, it's fine. I got it. Now what does this junk button do? Okay, I think it sells everything under 10%. Because these are 13% and they didn't get sold. I think that's acceptable. Because that'll sell a lot of the broken parts and everything that you tried to repair and failed. What's wrong with you? Actually, you're not next. This guy's next. What's wrong with you? Car does not start. Timing parts. Brake parts. Gearbox. Transmission struggling to find gears. Alright, so there's brakes and transmission issues. Let's address that first. Let me look at these other vehicles. Money bonus. Well, hell, let's take the money bonus, right? There's a bonus. Might as well take it. Whoa, what are those plates? Oklahoma. That's an interesting Oklahoma plate. I've not seen that one before. I'm used to seeing the one that's got that's more Native American. I think it has a dream catcher on it with some feathers. That's the Oklahoma plate I'm used to seeing. What? Oh god, that's right. Oh man. That was so funny. That's not how that works. What's her name again?
Kimmy Schmidt.
No.
Oh, no,
Jack.
Jacqueline?
Yeah, her name is
Jackie Lynn?
her name is Jackal. It's I don't know if anybody out there watches the Unstoppable Kimmy Schmidt. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, but that show is hilarious. One of my favorite characters is Jacqueline, who's this really, really white lady, and like in the second or third episode of the first season, you find out that she's not actually white, she's Native American, she's just bleached her skin. And her name's not actually Jacqueline, it's Jackie Lynn. And they get two of these like really famous Native American actors to play her parents. And she's like so out of touch with Native American culture. It's just ridiculous watching her talk about Native American culture and being so off on it. And her parents are always just so annoyed about it. Like she's mad at her parents one day, so she picks up a dream catcher and she starts going, "Pew, pew, pew," and they're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm shooting nightmares at you." They're like, "That's not how that works. Why are you so ignorant of your own culture?" Oh god. It's so funny. I don't know, I probably a combination of being born in Oklahoma and living there for a couple of years and being in the Boy Scouts, but I have like this really big interest in Native American culture. It's always been something that's interested me. Gearbox V8OHV. So to see that in this like really good show, I just lost it when they introduced them and they're like, "Hey, she's actually Native American." I was like, "Oh my god, that is hilarious." Reminds me of that white person who got tanned and started claiming she was African American. Well, okay. This is a comedy television show, not a person in real life. So that makes this funny and that lady like weird. Cuz yeah, I remember that lady. She's like, "No, but I feel black." That lady, ugh. I don't even know what to feel about that lady. That was just strange. Very, very few people in the black community supported her either. They were just like, "All right, lady, you're weird." Alright, slap this back on here. Dude, Kimmy Schmidt is hilarious. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. So if you have Netflix, it's just free. Just go and watch it. They've had 3 seasons already, and all 3 of them are really good. Nope. Alright, I need... Let's see. 2 drum cylinders, 1 drum. 2 drum cylinders, 1 drum. I don't have any calipers. Okay. 2 calipers, a vented, and a pad. 2 drum cylinders, 1 drum, pad, a vented, and 2 calipers. Definitely be checking it out on your recommendation. Let me know what you think, man. We really like it. It's got a lot of characters. If you ever watched 30 Rock, it's got a lot of actors from 30 Rock because it's done by Tina Fey. I think she's an executive producer, but I don't think she's the executive producer. Although I could be wrong. But it's really funny. It seems really dark at the beginning too, but just stick it out. It's good. What did the Oh, that's right. The Mexican lady in the bunker who for the longest time they thought the lady's name was Ayúdame.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I understand that your name is Ayúdame. I was like, oh my god, no way. I thought I bought 2 calipers. What's the deal? Did I not buy 2 calipers? I guess not. Alright. Let's buy another caliper. For those of you who don't know, ayúdame in Spanish means help me. They just thought it was her name. Oh my god. Alright, car does not start. So all the gearbox and brake problems are fixed. 30 Rock, Always Sunny, Parks and Rec, Community, all shows I need to watch. Yes.
Yeah.
At the top of the list, I would put Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec and Community would probably be at the top of the list for me, personally. 30 Rock would probably be after that, and then Always Sunny. Always Sunny is good, and you should watch it, but it's... Some of the episodes feel like they're too long. I don't know why. But don't you get that feeling sometimes?
Sometimes.
But it's a hilarious show, too. So I can definitely support that. You tried to watch Community and it was terrible. The first season was rough, but after the first season it picked up a lot. And then I never watched the last season, though. So I can't speak to that. Did you like Stranger Things, Matt? Skid says, assuming I've watched it. Alright, so I need a water pump pulley and a water pump V8 OHV, and then the cam and the timing chain for that. V8 OHV. I need the water pump,
It's on your list.
the chain, I need the cam gear, and I needed the water pump pulley, I think. Someone who hasn't watched the show? Oh, now they're making fun of me for not have watched Stranger Things. My wife has watched it. She liked it.
It's, like I said, it's on the to-do list, but it's not...
There's a lot of stuff on the to-do list.
It's just having time to sit down and watch it. And we're the type that we only watch one show at a time, and right now that's Game of Thrones.
That's true. I'm probably not going to watch another show until Game of Thrones is done. Not because Game of Thrones takes me forever to watch, but because it's Game of Thrones, man. I'm watching Game of Thrones right now. Leave me alone.
Plus, then
And Rick and Morty.
Oh,
We're doing
yeah.
Rick and Morty at the same time.
and when would you
That's true. Plus, if I watched all these shows, I wouldn't have time to stream. I have a real life job, guys. I gotta do real life stuff too.
stream?
Boo, real life stuff sucks.
Oh, that's another one you play sometimes. Fable.
Fable, yeah, I've played Fable a lot too. Alright, I have a brake caliper and a drum wheel cylinder. Let me write that down. Brake caliper. Why does this not save sometimes? And a drum wheel cylinder. I'll hit enter and it won't actually exit the row I'm typing in. My wife, okay, I love and hate Game of Thrones at the same time. My wife and I are also watching Rick and Morty. Well, I mean, you can hate what's going on in Game of Thrones, but that doesn't mean you hate Game of Thrones. You just hate where the story's going. Because one of your favorite characters died, or yeah, they wrote out a character that was in the book, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the show is bad. Submit a bug report to Trika. Include a 2-minute detail video. That's true. I should do that. Is this done? Oh, car does not start. Okay. Well, I'm looking back there at the fuel pump. It's not the fuel pump. Stupid fuel pump. That battery looks rough, actually. 53%. It's good enough for this car. Alright, let's hit this thing with... Not examine. Let's hit this thing with a testing tool. Electronic. Did you watch any of the SOA? I'm sorry, I don't know what SOA is. Can you extend that name out for me? Yeah, Trika, when I'm entering in a part name, I'll double click on the next row and it'll open up the text box where I can type the name, and then I'll hit enter and it won't save the name, and I'll hit enter again and it won't save the name, and then I'll click out of the row and it'll disappear. And then I'll double click, type the name, hit enter, and it'll work the next time. Sons of Anarchy. No, I never actually watched Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia. That's true. I played through all of Skies of Arcadia multiple times. Let's do a fuel pressure test. That could be another cause of the car not starting. Fuel pressure being low. Nope, that all seems okay. Let's hit it with the regular compression test. Never had that bug. We'll try to reproduce. Is the parts list saved? That's all good. Why does this thing not start? How good do the parts need to be? 52%? How good was the battery? 53? How good was the starter? 60. I didn't see a test on the spark plugs. Let me remove the ignition wires and look at my spark plugs here. They look kind of dull. That one looks really dull. 52, that's minimum. $55. 72. 53. It saves every time you enter modifier remove. Okay, that's right. But I mean, if I close the application, it'll and I reopen it, it'll pull up the parts list from that file that's saved, right? I don't have to go like file load parts list or anything. Did I read the instructions? Yeah. Did I read them really, really closely? No. What's it written in? Java. That I know. That I can tell real quick. It's just a jar file. But I mean, hey, so far it seems good. The only problem I've had so far is that sometimes I'll click on it and it doesn't. Or I'll hit enter and it doesn't save the context. What am I missing here? How's the alternator? The alternator doesn't look that bad. Unable to start. How is this air filter? Air filter's fine. I kept seeing red. It was the stupid red strip down here showing through. Oh, whoops. Why? I guess it could be in the distributor. Let's take this apart and see what's going on inside. Maybe the distributor rotor is a problem? Oh god, look at that. 16%, there it is. Distributor rotor. Let's pop that sucker back in there. Brand new! Alright, that should be it. Oh. Cool, that car's done. Why don't you get on the lift? Experience bonus. Oh, dude, I'm level 30. Dragon, you here? We got that level 30 hype. Oh, busted that. Your sister's gonna be pissed that you got to see the garage expansion and she didn't. Save game. Alright. Level 30. What? Expands your garages. Expands your garage. Adds paint shop, dyno, and another lift. Unlock. Wow. Oh my god, it's so much bigger. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. Okay. That's so dumb. Oh, the welder. Click to use. Move. Okay, it's got to be on a car lifter. Move to car lifter 3? Why won't it let me move to car lifter 3? There's no car there. Okay, move car to lifter 3. Welder, move to lifter 3. Welder, use. Are you sure you want to repair the bolt cape for 1,000? Yes. Oh, nice. The body looks nice now. Okay, the body's fixed. Now we're gonna move that. Why is there not an option to move it where it came from? Oh well. We'll worry about it later. We'll just leave it here. Alright. So, the body looks nice. What's this? Door. It just says door. What's this? This looks like the dyno. Whatever that is. I don't know what a dyno is. This is probably the paint shop. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, open that. So we're going to take you, move you to the paint shop. Oh, look at it. All right. Settings, save. We're gonna paint a car. Paint shop, paint shop, paint shop, paint shop. Oh my god. Alright. Paint a car.
It's the dyno is a way to tune the car.
A dyno is for tuning. Okay.
It allows you to tune all parameters with the vehicle under load and simulating real road conditions.
Oh, okay, cool. I did not know. Can I rotate the camera? Negative. Okay. Paint type. Ha! They misspelled matte.
How do they spell it?
M-A-T-T.
That needs an E in there.
It's M-A-T-T-E, guys. Come on.
Maybe it's a special paint just for you.
It's my paint. Livery? Oh, interesting. I don't think I want any livery on this. So we're going to go with metallic. We're going to go with... How do I set the color? Okay, set current. Set factory, set current. Do I just do this to change... How do I change color, though?
Maybe check the hue and saturation, see if that makes any difference.
Oh!
We all know he wanted to try to get it to be purple.
Hue is what I'm looking for. Dude, look at that purple right there. Hue, and then the saturation will make it faded or and brightness. Oh, dude, look at that purple. Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. Though.
Oh my god, look at that. Even the interior. Oh god, it's so pretty. Oh. Brightness is brightness? No way. Yee, I'm giddy. I have this sick purple car. God, look at that though. Oh my god. It just looks so damn good. Now take it out onto the track and crash it? No, thank you. So my computer room got pushed back, and then above the computer room I've got my entertainment area with my PS4 and my Denon receiver. Big old speakers. Alright, so let's move this car to the parking garage. Game saved. Now if I go to the parking garage, I should see the vehicle. Oh, there she is. She's so pretty. Damn. I'm feeling good. Alright, can I unlock more levels to the parking garage? Because I think I'm going to have more than this many cars. Maybe later? I don't know. Photo mode. Okay, leave the garage. That car is pretty. Just wait. Soon I'll have a parking garage full of purple cars.
Yeah.
I'll have other cars.
Wait, you said other cars, not other colors. You're like, I know what I said.
I'm gonna have other colored cars.
You don't have to.
I want to get like the biggest truck in the game and make it matte black. Like what was the show on MTV with the skater dude and Big? Robin Big. So you just park in the... Well, I mean, I can go drive it, but I don't want to damage my car. Alright, that goes on lifter 3. Oh, I'm going to get all the cars, my friend. All the cars. Hey, another experience bonus just for brakes? Own it. So how do I get into the dyno? Do I have to move a car into the dyno first? Is that the thing? Move into test path. Maybe the dyno doesn't work yet. Because the doors are locked. I can't move a car there. Interesting. Wait, are you the money? Oh, that works. Experience bonus. Okay. Knocking from the suspension, car feels loose, struggling to find gears, transmission, body panels. Suspension and transmission and body panels. The dyno is part of another upgrade like leveling up. Really? Because this said it unlocks the dyno. Adds dyno. 50% cheaper levels of parking. So this insinuates that I could buy levels of parking. Right? I can repair body parts there. 50% cheaper trips to the junkyard. Examining. Discount. Lucky. Faster walking. I don't see it. Oh, you asked. I'm sorry. You know I'm bad at reading, dude. Come on. This is also an experience bonus car. And this is a money bonus car. And that's an experience bonus car. Dude, all the bonuses. No bonus. No bonus on any of these. What the hell is that?
Wow.
No spoilers.
Can't believe I laughed at that.
Oh, look at this thing. This is interesting. This is the kind of car I would get the number paintings on. The livery? Livery? I think it's livery. Oh my god. Okay, so let's actually fix one of these stupid cars, because otherwise I'm just going to be walking around in circles. Examining everything that looks awesome. Suspension, car feels loose, gears and transmission problems. Dodge Daytona. Oh, the dyno is currently disabled due to too many bugs. Well, that's fine. I can accept that. It's a bummer, but I mean, I get it. These guys have been coming out with an average of 1 patch per day. Sometimes 2. So they are actively working on fixing all of the problems. Just gotta sit back and relax. Let them have time. I'm not gonna harp on them. A lot of people would be jumping all over their case and being like, "Oh, your game's broke." Nah, man, chill. It'll be alright. They'll get it fixed. They know what they're doing. Oh, wait, look at that. Look at that sneaky little devil. That wheel hub bearing. Is it broken over here? No, this one's good. Alright, so let's hop to the rear. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my second self-purchased vehicle repair. After I get all these bonus cars out of here, I think I'll go get another car and we'll fix it up for my collection. If that comes off, we'll come over here to the gearbox. Because that's really fun, stripping a car down to its constituent components. Okay. Get a flywheel. All the clutch parts with 1T preferably. Then we need... I don't know which sway bar I need. I need tie rods. I need 2 outer tie rods. I need... What else did I get off of there? I need the wheel hub bearing. Front end sway bar link A. I need 2 of those. And gearbox V8. And that's it. Gearbox V8 standard. Alright, so let's get to reassemble here. I also need part of that spring, that shock absorber for the front, but I have to dismantle it to figure out which components I need to purchase. If I had to guess, I would say all three, but let's double check. This car is in really good condition, aside from the parts that need to be replaced, which sounds strange, but compared to other cars where they're like, everything's at 48%, but there's a couple of things at 46. Replace those 46s. And you're like, what about everything else that sucks? Nah, it's all good. Okay. Let's go back up to the front suspension. Pop that sucker back on there. Install that sway bar. Thank you, Skid, for being a Google Foo guy at the moment. I appreciate it. Alright, what parts of this do I need? All three parts. The absorber cap, and the spring. Absorber cap, front absorber, front spring. Alright, so let's assemble that clear on the other side of my garage. I don't know why I'm separating those parts, but I am. Pop in that sway bar. And the wheel hub bearing. Haha, you didn't think I would see you. Think you're gonna try to stream your games? Like you do, Matt? He says to a guy who streams one game. And still does YouTube. But I get what you mean. Alright, damaged body panels. I don't see any severe body panel damage, so tell me what you want. And then my car goes, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. No? No? Don't do that? The Panther. Okay. Trunk, rear bumper. Right headlight. Left tail, right tail. Giving me all the tail. Front left door window and front right door window. Let's buy those parts. What? Alright. Body stuff. Alright, what am I doing? Panther. Are there multiple Panthers? There appear to be just one. Okay. I need the rear bumper and the trunk, right headlight, both taillights, and both front door windows. What in the butt? Right headlight, trunk, both taillights, rear bumper, yep, and both door windows. It's weird that the body parts don't have percentages to them. I mean, they do, but not when you pop them off the car. Most of the other parts, you pop them off the car and it's like 6%. This one... Where's the bumper go? Hey, welcome, new followers. Glad you like what you see. You like what you see? Please don't leave now. They're all like, oh god, creepy, I'm out. Alright, that car's done. This was a XP boost. XP. This one was money. This one's XP. Is it possible to get in a customer's car, deck it out, paint it, and then send it back? I don't see why not. I don't see why you would want to. Because I do know the customer ain't going to pay for it. It'd be funny to see the customer's reaction. Their reaction is going to be, no additional money. Thanks for doing this stuff to my car I didn't want you to do. Sell junk. I didn't repair the body parts at all. Man, I am so glad the warehouse is done. Oh. Any part of the ABS system? Yes, the module. I have a new module in the warehouse. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know what kind of mechanic you've gone to in the past, Skid, but I have yet to go to a mechanic that does extra stuff to my car without asking and then demands payment. Pretty sure you could take that mechanic to the lawyer and be all like, thanks, but you just fixed my car for free. Alright, so that's it in there. That's weird. The inventory is still broken because the warehouse says I have a perfect rear bumper for the Panther, but it's not showing up in my inventory. All or body. That's strange. I think I just broke that. Yep, I did. Oh well. Let's do the brakes on this thing, because this is an experience bonus, and it's an easy fix. You'd have to be able to prove it didn't need to be done, and prove that things were fine before you took it to them, as far as you know. That is incorrect. You can take your car to the mechanic, and have your stuff be broken, and tell him not to fix it. So just because it's broken on your car does not mean the mechanic has the right to fix it without asking. If you go to a reputable mechanic, they are legally required to get your permission to fix stuff. It's part of the reason why when I take my car to the mechanic with known issues, like I know my car is having problems, but I don't know what it is. I'll take it to my mechanic and I'll be like, hey, Danny. My mechanic's name is Danny. Sorry, Danny. Because he watches me. Yeah, right. My mechanic, I would go, hey, Danny, something's wrong with my car. It makes this sound. Can you fix it? Don't spend, if it costs less than $500, just do it. Don't ask. And then if it costs more than $500, he calls me. And he's like, this is what's wrong. It's going to cost this much money. Or he'll just fix it, and I'll call me, and he'll say, your car's ready. And I'll be like, how much was it? Like $380. All right, cool. But if you go to a mechanic and take your car and says it goes glug, 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 can you tell me what's wrong with it? And he calls you back like 2 days later and says, I fixed it. It's going to cost $2,500. You can go, what the fuck did you do that for? You know? I don't have $2,500. But, alright. But yeah, if your mechanic just fixes stuff without asking you, you need to get a different mechanic. Let's go get some of this stuff fixed. I don't even know what percentage I need, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 77%. Or less than 77 at 75. Okay. So, I need 4 pads, 2 discs, 2 vented. Oh, you're up?
I'm getting a drink. What do you want?
Can I have a water? Yeah. Oh, you're up? Well, while you're up, do you mind? Oh, and a caliper. Okay. 4 pads, all 4 new discs, and 1 caliper. Gotcha. That was so sweet of you.
Are you gonna? Do you wanna? Okay.
Yeah, I'll eat this on stream. I don't care.
Just an easy dessert, cause I don't feel like that.
People are going to be mocking me during my stream, but I don't care.
Someone will clip it.
Somebody will clip. Yeah, somebody better clip it. Now they're all wondering, what's he going to eat?
Get some more of these.
Yes, yes, we will. It has been a long time since I've had some. And they are so good. I'm being very vague until I actually eat it. What's in his mouth? Gross. That sounds like a terrible game. What game do you want to play in the dark? What's in your mouth?
What are you eating?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you walk into the room and you see your dog in the corner eating something and you say, "What are you eating?" And then your dog immediately starts scarfing even faster and you're like, "No, give me that." I don't know what it is, but I know it's bad.
Remember when Copper used to come and try to eat cotton balls?
Oh yeah. Spit it out. What are you eating? Oh god. I just love everybody knows that dog move of like, what are you eating? Quickly starts nomming faster. You're like, no, 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 no. All right, that experience car is over. Let's get this ridiculous car up here. All right, this was an experience car. So we'll do that one next. Let's sell all the junk. Dude, I really like that sell junk button. That is super handy. Save. Alright, what is your problem? Gears, running gear. Gearbox. Gears. Running gear is like suspension. Brake systems. Okay, so this is all underneath, really. Except for my ABS module. What? Alright, so let's try to fix that. Did I fix it? I fixed the module, but not the pump. Do I have a new pump? I do have a pump. Oh, I had a caliper, too. Whoops. So all I have in there is a timing cover, a caliper, and a drum wheel. Let's save. I'm going to Alt-Tab out. So if I go remove row, remove row. Hey, look at that. Alright, cool. Yeah. Well done, using the inventory. Well, I did the ABS stuff, I just forgot about the caliper. I guess it's more impactful if I do it sideways.
Oh, God.
Yummy. So many gifts. Alright, so let's put these ABS equipment back in. That's the only thing I need to be under the hood for. You. Okay. Thank you for the water, by the way. That was awesome. Yeah, but you could have said, like, LOL, tough luck. That sounds just like you. God, you're a bitch. Love you. Nobody even clipped me eating a banana, sensually. Disappointed in you guys. Oh, Zill said he is. Okay. Perfect. Post that shit on Twitter. Hey, boys. Setting the time. Oh, you're working on it right now. Gotcha. Post that shit in Discord, would you? So I can get at it later. That rubber bushing needs to come out. Hey, more otters. Welcome, friends. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's take this tire off. All you new folks who are around here, we have a community Discord if you want to hang out and chat with me and the rest of the guys. Exclamation point Discord in the chat will get you a direct link to it. It is not a sub Discord, but if you want a sub, I'm an affiliate and you can do that. Alright, let's take out that sway bar. These are some interesting rims. Especially for this being like a sports car, that rim seemed more like a truck rim. Maybe that's just me, but... Hey, it's this guy's car, whatever. Nothing over there looks that damaged. It's a turkey Discord. Man, I didn't expect that turkey thing to go that far. I just thought it was a funny one-off thing. And then, like, everybody started putting turkey emotes on every single comment. And I was like, oh, this is a thing now. Whoops! You're propagating it? Thanks a lot, Trika. I mean, I love you. Alright, there's something else on the front. Undiscovered. Maybe it's another rubber bushing, if I had to guess. That rubber bushing's okay. That rubber bushing's okay. Ah, yes. There's a rubber bushing on this upper suspension arm. So let's dismount that, and we'll get that replaced. Alright, cool. So I need a gearbox V8 and all of the transmission stuff. Please tell me that's in Discord. Gearbox V8 standard. What else are we looking at here? Brake stuff. Let's go with... Wow, there's a lot of stuff. 3 calipers. 2, because 1 is in inventory. 1... 2 pads. 2 calipers and 2 pads. 1 caliper, 2 caliper, 1 pad, 2 pad. Let's see, I need 4 rubber bushings, and a steering rack. His mother must be so proud. Hi, Mom! 4 rubber bushings. Steering rack. Alright. Let's see. I need a front sway bar Bravo, both tie rods, and 1 front end B. Sway. B and front end B. And then we're going to go 1 of each tie rod. One regular brake disc, 1 ventilated brake disc, 1 wheel hub bearing. Front wheel hub and a wheel hub bearing. I don't think I needed that wheel hub bearing, actually, now that I think about it. What's up, old man farmer? Welcome back, dude. Bottom suspension arm. I got my shop upgrade, dude. It's gonna be sweet. I need another rubber bushing. Interesting. Somehow that went beyond me. I'm gonna need 2 rubber bushings. What the heck? Did I not buy 4 of those? I thought I did. That's weird. Zoom out a little. Put this rubber bushing in. No items. I literally just bought a rubber bushing. Yeah, there's a rubber bushing in my inventory, dude. What's going on? No items. What the heck? That doesn't seem right. Wrong type, maybe? There's only 2 types. Regular and small, and that's a regular, and I bought one. I need a front spring and a front shock absorber cap. Interesting. Very confusing for me. I don't understand why it's doing that. Hold on. Let's come dismantle this spring. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more inventory management problems. Games had a lot of that. Okay, So I've got the spring I need. Pardon me. I'm sorry, what are you saying? But not my program, it hasn't. Your program hasn't what? Problems with inventory. Okay, yeah. No. It's not your problem yet. No. This is definitely a game issue, not a you issue. Hey, welcome new guys or gal, I don't know. I still need that rubber bushing and it still says I don't have any. And yet my inventory begs to differ. Still need to go pick up another caliper, which we're going to do now. Let's go ahead and finish this end of the vehicle. I just picked up a caliper and it says I only had one. Something is wrong with the game inventory again. Like, significantly. See, no items to work with. Where the heck did the caliper go? Am I just really bad at my brain right now? Didn't I have a caliper before I picked one up? Get a brake caliper, bought one of those, bushing, rubber, buy. No brake caliper cylinder. What? Alright. That was weird. Oh, the gearbox hasn't been fixed. Gotcha. I know I've got all these parts. And the bearing, there we go. Pop the gearbox back on there. Throw the starter in. And the drive shaft. Okay, now we should be good. Excellent. What was wrong with this car? Timing, engine is choppy, brakes, spray the factory color, replace body parts. No items to work with. Okay. So it says all I have is a singular rubber bushing. I'm gonna sell it just to get everything out of my inventory because it's being really weird. This says I have a bumper. I'm going to do that. Now it shows that I have it in my inventory. Let's get rid of it. I don't want it right now. Oh yeah, dude, I upgraded my garage. I hit level 30, so I was able to upgrade to a third car lifter. As you can see, I have 3 of those now. I have a paint shop for painting vehicles. And a dyno, which is currently disabled by the developers because they said it was really, really broken right now. And then, of course, I have an upstairs area now with like a big screen TV, PlayStation 4, a receiver, audio receiver. It's pretty slick. I also have the welder for repairing body parts. So I repaired the car that I bought last time and painted it and moved it out to the parking garage. So there's the 100% car fix that I had made. It's looking nice and slick in this super rich purple. It's so pretty. Yeah, dude. Everything on this car is perfect. So I think the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get one of the big trucks or SUVs and do basically the same thing to that. Replace all the parts and fix everything perfectly. And then paint it matte black. And go from there. Because I think that'll look sick. Put some giant tires on it. So they want this thing repainted as part of the job. So I'm going to go ahead and move it into the paint shop so you can see this. Most everybody else was here for the purple car. So he wants the factory color, which is that red. Wait, did he want... crap, hold on. Did he want body parts replaced? No, he did not. Okay. Set factory, paint car. Now the car is red. Yay! Sorry. Move. Lifter 2. I don't know why you would want to repaint your car without fixing the damaged body panels, like knocking the rust off at least. Okay, this was no bonus, right? No bonus. Okay, so let's do the money bonus car. I have nothing in my inventory, correct? Correct. Nothing in the warehouse? The timing cover and the drum wheel cylinder. So the brake caliper has been removed. Let's remove that. Okay. Probably doesn't mind the wear that's there. Yeah, I know, but... I can't imagine how difficult it is to repaint a car that is rusty. That can't be a pleasant experience. Have you went through the auction yet since you got your paint booth? Not yet, actually. You know what? Let's save. Let's go to auction. I've been to auction once, but not since I got the paint booth. Let's see what they got. Olsen Grand Club. Oh, it's a little cute car. The Caster Avalanche. Gotta remember, the TBX looks like the GTO. Here's the Earthquake Rex, which I think is the biggest truck in the game. I think there's an SUV that's roughly that size with the back end. The Bolt Cape, which is the car I already own. Salem Spectre. Bolt Reptilia R2. That's neat. And the Bolt Rollet. Okay. Not that I want to get there, but I can go to a junkyard or to a barn. I have not been to a barn yet. I've been to a junkyard. Let's go to a barn and see what that's like. Hold on. Looking for cars with bonuses. Damn, there are a lot of barns. Let's go to this one just south of the junkyard. $9,600? That's not bad. That's pretty darn cheap. And it's like a little sporty car. What kind of car is this? Sakura Moon. I've worked on a couple of these. Alright, let's buy this thing. It's less than 10 grand. Let's put it in the garage. Alright, cool. Man, that does look like a turd sandwich, doesn't it? That looks rough. Is that supposed to be Patron or Patron? Yeah, that car's had it rough, man. The body panels don't look that bad. Okay. I kind of want to wait until Nap shows up for me to work on that car, because that looks like a car he used to own. What kind of car was that he used to own that was sporty? The world may never know. A Cougar. That's what it was. A Mercury Cougar. That's what that Sakura moon looks like. I think that's the only piece of the exhaust that looked bad. The exhaust pipe. Yeah, just the exhaust pipe. 3 calipers. 3 calipers, 3 pads, and 1 of each disc. Three calipers, 3 pads, and then 1 of each kind of disc. Exhaust pipe. I'm pretty sure one of my calipers disappeared again. I just put 2 on there, and I have 3 broken ones in my inventory. In my application of it. Can I get out of here, please? Did the game only buy me 2? I guess that's possible. It's unfortunate. This is gonna get expensive if it keeps doing this. Oh, but I'm gonna need another one because there one goes on this other tire over here. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Because now I don't have a good caliper. Huh. 2 good calipers. Okay, 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 what are you doing? Brake caliper. 2. Enter, enter, enter. Why'd you change the drum wheel cylinder? Ugh. Okay, your program is not perfect. Brake caliper. Tab. Why did you go up? 2. No, not 23, just 2. Add row. Ugh. Brake caliper. 2. Add row. Now they're all gone again. What? Your program's broken, Trika. Add row. Now there's 3 new rows. What? Brake caliper. Enter. You took that. Okay. 2. Enter. You took that. Why does that say 1 and there's nothing in the field? Man, I double click and shit don't work. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not. Let me put it to you this way. I am not using the buttons at the bottom. Almost at all. I'm double clicking. I try to hit, like, I'll double click to type in a name and it'll start typing the name, and then I'll hit tab and it'll go up to the filter box. And then I'll go to click on the name again, but it won't let me click on it, as though that row doesn't actually exist. What do you mean, why tab? Tab should move from box to box and to the buttons. That's how every other application in Windows works. Is if you're in a box and you hit tab, it should cycle to another box or button. And it does it most of the time, but if I'm typing and go blah, 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 and I hit tab, it's supposed to save what I'm typing and move to the next thing, but it's not actually saving what I'm typing. I think it thinks that tab isn't actually a button press. Or it's like, cancel everything you were just doing and start cycling through stuff. It shouldn't do that. It should save what I was doing and then go back. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's a little program that Trika wrote for me that's on my other monitor. I just all I have in there was what I keep in my warehouse. That way I don't have to walk over to my warehouse every 5 minutes to see what's in there. I can just look at this little list and go, yeah, that's in there. I need that. Sometimes when I hit enter, it doesn't move boxes, but it'll have the same result. I'll hit enter, and it won't actually save the contents of the box. It'll pretend like I need to click out of it. So I think something's wrong with the way it's saving data to the file. I mean, if you come back and you tell me tab just will not work, stop using tab, I'm fine with that. But it's happened to me with enter, and that's why I started using tab. Just assuming that tab would work the same way. The air filter needs to be replaced. That's a no-brainer. Ignition coil Bravo? This is not an ignition coil engine. Oh, it was this thing over here. Okay. Gotcha. None of those push rods look that bad. Are you going to keep the Cougar-looking car or fix it and sell it? I want to have one of every car, so I'll probably keep it for now. But I mean, eventually, I'm going to get to the point where I will be buying and selling. An OBD scanner. This car won't use an OBD scanner. Okay, so there's all the engine parts I need. Let's put part of this back together. Like the spark plugs, the head covers, the ignition wire. Actually, the ignition wire can't go on yet because I need the rotor. Just close and open the program to reset the bug and don't use the remove button. Okay, so if I do not use the remove button, which, once again, I'm totally fine with doing that, how would I remove a row? Is it like, can I right click on it and get it to remove that way, or do I have to do something else? Delete the name. Got it. That's what I needed to know, good sir. Alright, I need a fuel filter, a rotor, an air filter, single carb. Fuel filter. There's the single carb. I need a rotor. That thing. Put the ignition wires back in. Pop the clips in there. I can't click it. Okay, what's this thing? Ignition coil Bravo. Needed a new one of those. Okay, now we need timing parts. Cam gear V8OHV and the timing chain. V80HV. Timing chain V80HV. I also needed the water pump, which was that one. Slap that cover back on there. Water pump is good. Put that thing on. Slap the pump. The pulley needs to be replaced. Water pump pulley. The remove button was your fault. That's alright, man. As long as you were able to find it. Found the problem, pointed it out. That's all I needed. A fuel pump? Oh, that's right. That goes in the back. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Ninja Turtles. Can I, will you take me back there? Somehow? Clicking on stuff? No? That's cool. There we go. Also, welcome, new follower. We're friends now. Don't sing. Oh, the feels. Oh God, don't sing. I see how it is, Dragon. I get it. Although my wife would agree with you.
What about me?
You would agree with Dragon about telling me not to sing?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Ignition coil B, water pump V80HV. So let's try this. Ignition coil B. Enter, 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 enter. Okay. Let me close it and relaunch. Inventory tracker. Oh, the list is gone. It didn't make the list. Why did it not make the list? Well, there went that idea. So it didn't actually generate the additional file required to save the names. There it is. Now it created it. Man, that is weird. Maybe it didn't create it because of the error. All right, now I have to do this over again. Brake calipers, I have 2 of those. Drum wheel cylinder. Brake caliper. 2. It's still not. Brake caliper. Enter. 2. Enter. Well, that's kind of annoying. Can you make it, Trika, where when you click out of a field, it saves the field, whether you hit enter or not? Drum wheel cylinder. Enter. Enter, enter, enter. Yeah, now enter's not working again. Alright, well, we're not going to use that for a little bit. Sorry, man. Too buggy. We'll get back to it in version 2.0. Alright, what are we doing in here? Brakes, right? Brakes. Bugs are fun. Kinda. Alright, let's pop this tire off. Okay. Pop that tire off. Oh good, it's drum brakes. And I am going to need a cylinder. I've got one of those. Okay. That should be it. Two drums, two cylinders, two vented. Okay. Do I need any calipers? I need one caliper. One caliper and one cylinder. Okay. Caliper can go. Cylinder can go. So I need... Here we go. Two vented. Two drums. One cylinder. And one pad. Two pads, actually. Two vented. Two drums. Two pads. One cylinder. Ow, this tech talk hurts my brain. Dang, Dragon. It obviously hurt it a lot. Your English went to crap, dude. I love you, though. Please don't be mad. Bran was on purpose. It hurt your little Bran. That one was not. Okay. Alright, put the shoes back on. Oh, I needed a pair of shoes. Whoops, I didn't get a pair of shoes. I know for a fact I didn't buy that. Oh. Do it before you try to put them on there. Duh, hello. And now I need new body parts. Okay. Alright, what body parts do you need? Quite a few, actually. This is a Tempest Magnum. Oh god, I cannot read with that light flare right there. Body parts. There we go. Front left door.
Front right door. Front left fender.
Go.
Front right fender.
Go.
Right headlight.
Go.
Left taillight.
Go.
Right body window A. Rear window.
Dang, girl, thank you. That was super helpful.
You're welcome.
Danish, it's just a garbage language, man. Alright, front right fender, front left fender, the actual door itself on both sides, right headlight, left tail light, rear window, and the right body window A. You have your own secretary now? Don't tell her that.
I was the secretary once.
That's true. Magnum. Alright. Front left door, front right door. Front left fender, front right fender. Right headlight. Left tail light. Right body window A. And the rear window. That's a 16% window and stuff I just put on there. For some reason, the guy doesn't care about that. That's so weird. I think the doors were higher percentage. Yeah, they were. He doesn't care about his windows. Alright, and then he wants this repainted, right? Spray it the factory color. Hello? Oh, sorry. Move to the paint shop. Whoops. Paint the car. Factory color. Paint. Back to garage. Move the car. Actually, I don't even have to move it from here, do I? If it's done, I can get rid of it. Yeah, man, get out of here. Boo, boring color. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Suv? Actually, can I fix any of this? Yes. Oh, it's body parts. No. Don't do that. Technically, I'm not supposed to be able to fix body parts yet, because that comes in there. But for some reason, this one allowed me to do it. So that's kind of broke. But that's alright. Factory color, more like soulless. Ouch. Dang. Engine cannot start, oil and filter, general engine, brakes, and repaint. Well, shoot, let's do the paint now. Oh, wait, I already did the paint, didn't I?
No.
Spray the car with factory paint. I thought I did. Move to paint shop. Factory.
Factory's always gray.
I don't think it's always gray, but it's mostly gray. It's frequently gray.
Primer.
Yeah, it's a gross primer color. This is like a very light gray, almost a white. But yeah, that's basically a primer color. Okay, now it says it's good. So a little bit of brakes, and everything else is engine related. Ew. Ew, the inside of this car. I'm tempted to spend $1,000 just to fix part of it. Make it easier to work on. I think it's $1,000. Yeah. Oh, that's so much easier to look at. That welder fixed the main part of the body. So like these sections that don't actually come off. And the interior here. Okay. So I just spent $1,000. I didn't need to, but hey. Makes my life easier when working on this engine. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. Ooh, ouch. Ignition coils are basically dead, but the spark plugs are okay. Let's hit it with the electronic meter. The throttle is dead. Fuel pressure. That fuel rail on the right looks dead. Fuel rail, fuel pump, fuel filter. Okay. And finally, we'll do the straight up compression test. Engine block. Okay. So, that doesn't bode well. Basically, dismantle the entire engine down to nothing. If I gotta fix that engine block, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's take as much of this apart from up here as we can, because then we're gonna have to lift it up. Let's take the power steering out. That's got to come off there. Water pump will come out of there. Looks like the air filter needs to get replaced. Let's go ahead and take that off. The base was 75%, so I'll leave that back in there. The lid, however, was 25%, so that's coming out. The exhaust manifolds need to get disconnected. Let's take out these ignition coils. The fuel rails will pop off. Take that out. How's the battery? 79%? We'll leave that in there. Alright, timing cover will come off of there so we can remove those camshafts. Oh, those timing belts look rough too, don't they? At least that one does. 19%. That one's 82. That's not bad. Take these out of here. Whoops. Take that cam gear off there. Those camshafts will slide out. Now we can take off these engine heads. Okay, I think the next part's gonna have to be underneath. So let's raise this puppy up. That didn't have much oil in it, did it? Alright. Take that oil pan off. Pan off. I don't know what that was. Take off that oil filter. We're going to have to remove that starter. We're also going to have to take off that drive shaft so that we can remove the transmission because the engine block's got to come out. Whoops. That was a piece of exhaust that didn't need to be removed. Put that back in there. Transfer case. Yeah, I know, right, Eternal? I'm kind of glad they did, because, I mean, if not, you'd have to, like, dismantle half the car to get it something relatively minor, which, I mean, you have to do in real life anyway, which sucks, but in a game, I'd probably not want to do that every single time. You have to, even with simulators, you have to balance fun with realism. And the amount of times you have to change out the oil pan or remove the oil pan on a car, you wouldn't want to have to remove half of the suspension system to do that. That would get really old really quick. Basically, you just, every car that would come in, you would just start taking apart the suspension at the beginning because you're like, chances are good I'm going to have to. Alright, look here, welder. You're in the way. Ugh, and I can't move you anywhere else. Bummer. Pistons with con rods. This time, pronouncing it properly. Take that crankshaft out. Lower it back down again. Now we'll take out the engine block. Alright, we're good. Kind of. Let's see if we can fix any of this stuff, preferably the engine block. I don't have to buy a brand new one of those if I don't have to. I didn't even look at what percentage was necessary on this vehicle. 75. I think I broke it. That one looked like it got to 100. 94, that'll work. 88. That looked like it hit 100. That looked like it went right to 100. What did the engine block do? Hey, 100! Nice! I'm down with that. Looks like I need 4 pistons. And an oil filter and a timing belt. Alright. There's that timing belt, oil filter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's hop back in here and start reassembly, shall we? Did I fix the pump? I did not. Okay. I guess I could go ahead and put the transmission back on. Or at least most of it. And the new oil filter, that's true. Transfer case is good. That little drive shaft is good. The big drive shaft should be alright. Alright, so that part's done. That's good. I need an air filter and a fuel filter. Let's pop these clips back in. You also don't have to worry about all the hosing that goes in between stuff. That's one of the other things that I was like, why doesn't my engine look like this? And then I remember, oh yeah, there's like a whole buttload of hosing everywhere. See, I bought enough pistons, and it still thinks I'm short on pistons. I don't know what happened to the 2 pistons that I bought, but they're not in here. It's almost... You know what I think it is? What the deuce? I literally bought 2 of those just a second ago. See you later, Dragon. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few minutes. You're gonna go jump into bed? Yeah, I'm gonna do that here shortly, actually. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Alright, so we'll throw these cam gears on there. They seem to be okay for some reason. Maybe I repaired them. What do you think it was? What do I think what was? The fact that my parts are disappearing? Oh, that's right, because I was halfway through my sentence and I stopped, didn't I? I'm sorry. I do that a lot. Initially I was thinking it was where I will go and purchase, like, let's say I have 4 pistons and I need 2 new ones. I'll buy 2 pistons and then go into my inventory and sell the old 2 out. And I was thinking maybe it was the game getting confused about the piston's position in my inventory, and maybe I was selling 1 old one and 1 new one kind of thing, even though from my point of view it looked like they were both old. But the more I thought about that, the more I found that unlikely, because I just bought 2 and I didn't sell any afterwards and it disappeared anyway. So I don't know. There is something weird going on with the inventory still. It's got this weird disappearing item problem. They've got quite a bit of stuff on their to fix list, so I know they're aware of a few problems, and I'm pretty sure an inventory thing is going to be high on their list. Alright, I need a fuel rail DI, 2 idler roller Bs, and 1 A. Fuel rail DI, idler. I need 2 Bs and 1 A. Oh, I also needed the crankshaft pulley V8. Sorry. Crankshaft pulley V8. We'll throw that belt back on there and put in that belt tensioner because it was okay. And then we'll go this belt. And there should be an idler roller A right there. Screw that in. Alright, there's the fuel rail. We'll put these covers back on. I did not buy my ignition coils. I need 7. Ignition coil. That says 7. Purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's get going. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I didn't have the issue there. That's weird. Put the throttle back on there. Oh, a drag racer? I plan on it. They have the tires for it. Fuel pump. Fuel pump and change the oil. I also didn't put the bottom of the oil pan back on. So let's put in the fuel pump. Yeah, check it out. They've got, if you go into tires, that's rims, that's tires. They've got like slick tires for racing, sports tires, vintage, race tires. But these are the slick ones for like NASCAR tires that are smooth all over the bottom. They're gonna be awesome. But you could get like 2 of those and stick them on the back. Tab to go to the next column? Preferably, yeah. So if I'm typing in a name and I hit tab, it'll switch to the quantity item. That would be useful. And then I guess if I hit tab again, you could just start cycling through the other fields, like the add remove buttons and the filter button, or filter field at the top. I'll let you decide that part, but if you could go from name to quantity, that would be cool. Oh, I also need the ABS. Forgot about that. ABS pump. Let's see if I can fix the ABS pump. tab from quality to the next name only if the next row exists, and if not, go to the filter field. Is there a way, and you have to bear with me on this one, is there a way that you could program it to tab from name filled out to quantity, then tab from quantity to new to the next name? If the name is there, obviously it continues as it was normal. If there was no name there, you can either A, input a name, or B, if you hit tab again without inputting a name, it won't save a blank row. It will just toggle up to filter. So that you could actually tab to a new blank row, but if you hit tab again, it would start cycling through the buttons as normal. Does that make sense? Did I get what I needed? No, I didn't. So a double tab gets you out of the table. Basically, a tab in a blank field will get you out of the table. Just added 5 hours of dev time. Hey, it's a good... If somebody's really excited about programming, giving them something complicated like this, 9 times out of 10 actually gets them excited. Because they're like, oh, dude, I've never done that before. How would I do that? And then they start, like, getting into it, you know? Like, oh, dude, this is going to be awesome. How does this work? Oh, I didn't change the oil. Whoops. Let's do that real quick. There's no reference anymore. We're way past that. Yeah, now it's just to the basic understanding of the language and then trying to figure out how to get the language to do what you want. I remember when I was taking my C++ class in college, the professor was really kind of chill and relaxed about stuff. So he was explaining how easy it is to like completely, with a really small program, you could just completely hose anybody over if they didn't know what they were doing. And that's why writing a basic virus was so easy. And so I got into the habit of finishing my assignment and writing, just being bored at home and writing additional programs while sitting in my free time and just remming them out. So when the professor would go and start reading through my code to try to figure out what I was doing and how he wanted to grade me on my grasp of the language and whatnot, he would read through these programs and put in comment lines like, "Oh my god, what the hell do you think you're doing?" And it's like, this is ingenious, or not ingenious. I never did anything like that, but it was like, it's actually a really smart way of thinking about this problem. Two pads, 2 vented, 1 disc, 2 calipers, 3 calipers, 2 vented, 1 disc, 2 pads. I wasn't a kiss ass because he never told us to do any of that. I didn't get any extra credit out of it. I was having fun learning how to program. And so I was writing stuff in there with full knowledge that he was going to read it, because I was hoping to see if I was doing stuff right. Because I was one of those kids that I didn't like talking up during class and asking questions, so I just wouldn't ask. So that's how I got around that. I would I just ask, like, hey, I'd put code in there and be all like, does this work? I don't know if this works. It compiles, but it's also really stupid. It's like really, really badly written. I wrote something that wasn't exactly a virus, but it was like a virus because of what it did. And he was like, oh, dude, that's nasty. But I wrote a file destruction thing that was basically, it would find a file. I don't remember what file I was telling it to look for, but it would go and look for a file on your computer. It would find it. It would rewrite the file. And it would rewrite over that rewrite like 40 times, I think. And it was just like, it was writing ones and it would write, basically, it was writing ones and then it would go back and write zeros and it would go back and forth like that, like 30 or 40 times. And then it would delete the file after that. And it would, I mean, most small files, it would do it like that. And you wouldn't even notice. And then he was like, that's evil, because if you have a file restoration program, all it's going to do is go and pull the whatever's last saved on the hard drive, even though it was deleted. And he's like, but you're going to get it back and the file's going to be destroyed because it's just broken. And I was like, yeah, is that good? He's like, well, no. It's like, don't use this. And that's how you wear out your disk. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so let's look at the orders, see if there's any. There's an experience. Let's quickly grab that before it disappears. Move to lifter A. Let's go back to the calls. No bonus. No bonus on any of that stuff. Okay. There's a Bolt Atlanta. Is there a way to absolutely keep a hacker out of your computer and or router modem? Unplug them. That's the safest way. Yeah, it's exactly what Zill said. Yeah. If you're connected to the internet and they want in, they're getting in. If they really want in, they're getting in. If you want to keep 99.9% of hackers, actually 99.9% of hackers don't even want to, aren't good enough to get past a basic firewall. Because they're just like high school kids that think they're cool for screwing around. But I've had people be like, well, I don't want somebody to hack into my home computer and steal all my personal information. And I'm like, nobody's going to hack into your home computer and steal your personal information. It's a waste of time. If they want your personal information, they're going to hack your bank. They're not going to hack you. They waste a lot of time getting one person's information when they could just hack a bank, spend the same amount of time, and get tens of thousands of people's information. Okay, this is all running gear stuff. It's all underneath. Up you go. But it's like I explain to people, I'm like, you know how computers are just ones and zeros, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I know that concept. I'm like, well, if it's ones and zeros, it's just a guessing game. Eventually, someone's gonna guess the right combination of ones and zeros, and they're gonna get in. There are preventative measures, but if somebody wants to get in hard enough, they're gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna have to dismantle all of this. But the average user should not be concerned. Other than like a basic antivirus, you're probably safe. Oh. Nerd talk! They're gonna steal my game saves. I've seen stuff like that. I had this one person I was helping out once that was convinced that the Dutch were hacking into their computer. Not the Chinese, not the Russians, the Dutch. What? Where did that come from? But this dude was like really convinced. Like, he was willing to drop serious money to prevent the Dutch hackers. Okay. Found a wooden shoe next to his computer. Something like that. Yeah, that's what I tell most average users is I'm like, you know, if you have Windows Firewall turned on, that'll protect you from 99% of the stuff you need to worry about. Get yourself a half-decent antivirus program for like $30. Even free, I use a free one. Even free ones are good. I don't need to do that. What am I doing? But, you know, that'll protect you from 99% of stuff. Everything else you're going to get is just going to be malware. And that's easy to clean. Windmills do not work that way. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, why am I taking that off? I don't need to take that off. What am I doing? That's fine. Is this a good bushing? It is now. Spring cap is fine. Whoops. That spring is fine. Hey, welcome, new follower. I didn't need to take that section off at all. Alright, but that rear muffler V8OHV does need to be replaced. Exhaust. Rear muffler V8OHV. Let's get you a brand new one of those. Pop that sucker on there. Excellent. What's good over here? Shock absorber's good. Is that knuckle housing? Yep, that's alright. Brake disc is okay. Pad is okay. Caliper's alright. Throw that wheel back on there. Because for some reason working around the back of it's totally cool. Solid axle control arm is actually good. That's not. What about that bushing? Bushing's alright. Alright, so I need the leaf plate. Do I need the 2 U-leafs? I do. I can sell that. Looks like I need 6 rubber bushings, 2 U's, and a plate. Let's search for a leaf. 2 U's, a plate, 6 bushings. Alright, let's throw that together. All of this seems okay enough. Alright, so the rear suspension is good now. Let's come back up front. That's alright. Let's put these bushings back in. Alright, that front sway bar needs to be replaced. Should give the car some spinners. I don't even know if they have spinners. I hope they don't.
Those, you see all the time how those hub things that stick out like this big on the cars?
Oh, the ones that stick out really far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a hubcap? Or is it something?
I don't know if it's the hubcap or the, well, it's gotta be the hubcap. Because you gotta be able to get to the nuts, right? But yeah, it was so bad. He had 2 spinners because he couldn't afford all 4, I guess. And instead of putting both on the left-hand side, so that if you pulled up next to him you couldn't tell, he put both on the front. And we're like, what? Why would you do that? If you've only got 2, put them both on the same side. And either people will only see the good ones or only see the bad ones. Nope, he put them both on the front. So regardless of what side you looked at it from, you could tell he didn't have them all. That guy did not do some forward thinking. I need 2 lower suspension arms. Yeah, or just wait until you have all 4. Well, when you consider that the rims they were buying were probably like $1,000 a pop, which, I mean, right off the bat, why the hell would you spend $1,000 on a rim? I wouldn't. But, I mean, that's like a buttload of money. It's like, hey, you want your car to look sweet and take out a new loan? Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, but better to wait till you get all four so the first two don't show all the wear and tear.
That is true, because then you're going to get the other two. And the two originals that you had like a year ago are now going to look a year old. You make a very good point, lady. Nope.
So I'm just bouncing off of what the other person, I don't know who was in chat, but wait.
Two of those. I think they're just front shock absorbers and spring. Two front springs. Wait, what? Not when you get a whole set. That is just as good as the same amount. Maybe he takes good care of them and polishes them all the time. Is that
Well, I'm sorry. Not where we live, but...
not in our neck of the woods?
No. But yes, theoretically, you could buy two and polish them and keep them looking really nice.
No front shock. I bought a front shock absorber cap.
But his car was all like rusty and crappy anyways. He wasn't going to keep those spinners looking nice.
This is true. These are the same people that buy, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 worth of rims and put it on a rust bucket. It's like, that doesn't make you look cool, dude. It makes you look like you don't have your spending priorities straight. It's like, what are you doing, man? Your car looks ridiculous. Front sway bar A's. You're in Texas? Don't you guys always wash car... What? Don't you guys always wash car in skimpy bathers or shirtless out in the sun in front of your house? No. Nobody really does that.
Not here. I don't know other places. But here everyone just goes to the like...
Yeah, you go to like the $2 car wash that you pay. You put the quarters in and there's the little hose that sprays and you can spray your car manually with that.
Yeah, or we also have those ones that are automatic that are drive.
Oh yeah, you go to the gas station, you pay like an extra $7 and you can drive through the thing. I need another lower suspension arm, what the hell?
The one by the ducks.
Oh, frick.
It's automatic.
No, I know, but it's the same thing, it's just off by itself instead of at a gas station. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. You're frustrated. I get it.
I had to buy the same part like 3 times.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Please stop it.
I know, right?
Although,
The auto car washes that scratch the hell out of your car, those are great.
yeah. Although people here still are really big about lawns and stuff.
That's true. Not in our neck of the woods, but here, like in town, there are people like that in town. Just not around here.
Remember the guy we saw out cutting his grass with scissors?
Yep. Had a pair of scissors, and he was on his hands and knees cutting his grass. We were like, wow. We weren't even like looking at him like, dude, that guy's crazy. We were just like, man, that is dedication.
His lawn looked beautiful.
Oh yeah, his lawn was immaculate. What's up, King Money? Replace what? Everything's good. I don't know why the owner doesn't want to get new brake discs. Yeah, I know, dude. 33-inch rims on a Crown Vic. Like, bro, the brakes? He doesn't care about his brakes. I guess. I agree, the brakes look terrible. I am not going to argue that fact, my friend. But I'm also... What the hell did the game just do? I guess it had to load all these parts. Hey, more otters. Alright, so let's sell the junk. And then we'll sell the rest of this stuff. Oh, I love that sell junk button. Speeds things up so much more. Okay, any bonuses here? No bonus, no bonus, no bonus, no bonus. No whammies. Stop.
I was saying it in my head.
Let's see. Oh, that car that didn't need body parts replaced. Let's take the Avalanche. That's a small SUV. It's like a Jeep-sized SUV. It's only two-door. What the hell is that? That's weird. Alright, car lifter A. What else we got? Just body parts. Okay. You could just sit there, actually. Engine problems. Let's get you. You can go on to lifter Bravo. What else we got? Suspension and body, suspension, exhaust and body. I still can't wait until this gets fixed. Ugh. It's frustrating. And then, of course, there's my car. Okay, this just needs body, right? Both taillights and the left side mirror. That's it? Well, dang. Alright, let's do it. Left side mirror. Both taillights. What kind of vehicle is this? Typhoon. Back in here. Go to the body shop. Both taillights and the left side mirror. Is there a story behind the otters? They're adorable. That's about it. Actually, there is kind of a story. Oh yeah. We have a stuffed otter.
We got that on our, I guess it was our first date, because going to the baseball game wasn't really our first date.
He floats on his back and he eats his little starfish. It's adorable. Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Oh no!
He fell.
I'm Butterfingers. He's back right there.
I can't get it. I got it.
Thank you.
Exclamation point Oliver in the chat. That's Oliver the otter.
This is my baby.
That was an easy order. Ooh, Bolt Reptilia R2 supercharged. And there's the Mayan M6 turbocharged. Let's get that supercharged. And let's get that turbocharged. Oh, it disappeared. Damn it. Exclamation point Oliver. Oliver. Damn, that's going to be a sweet engine. It's brakes and transmission. This is engine faults and body parts. There he is. Alright, so we'll open that up. This is my car. We'll worry about that later. What else we got in here? Hey, short bus. Awesome. That is right up my alley. Alright, so our garage is full right now of stuff to work on. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it quits for today. So for any of you guys who are new and weren't here earlier when I announced it, there is a community Discord. Exclamation point Discord in the chat will give you a link directly to where you can come and join our community Discord and just hang out with a bunch of us that came here from YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or wherever. And I think I leveled up. Yeah, I already used my skill point. I leveled this up right here. But you don't have to be subscribed to get in the Discord, so don't worry about that. However, if you want to subscribe, feel free. I am a Twitch affiliate, so subscription gets you access to some of our emotes and stuff like that. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys next time. Night, Mom. See you later as well.